Now look at my dance. What is my jam? Run and get you that Benz. Turning that party up. Used to have my Nautica. You know the money be calling up. Friend, I'm tryna all of ya. Talking about it, ballin', watch this. Started let me too quick. Went to Oakland with a few. Took 'em all you break. Yeah. Imagine what I paid for the rollie. Still from the police. 24 carats on my Kobe. That for the homies.
Addicted to balling. I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands. I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my ends.
Here we go.
I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me fingers.
I ain't telling on bros.
Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose.
Khalil Mack.
Just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now and in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC
we call it the Soldier
Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears.
I hate
Two
getting the
teams
ball
that don't
first.
like each other much. One will go to Super Bowl 53 as we're underway in the 2019 NFC title game. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Cough. Red. 180.
Here's the first carry
180.
for Cohen.
180. 180.
And he is down deep into Minnesota
Let's go.
territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards.
Imagine what I paid for the
Welcome to
rolling.
party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Right back to him on first down. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Oh.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. second and goal from the 1.
And the Bears are knocking at the door.
Trubisky going to take it on his sneak.
Touchdown, Bears.
He'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bears have taken the early lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
6 plays for 66 yards. That's a bad omen.
Is out on the field and they will send this one away.
I've never seen one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Broke.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Show you my bone or what? My bone
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
I have a picture of Matt Bonner.
That's
what
going to
you
go as
mean.
a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
We're going. Let's go. The hut.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards.
There's a picture of my Bonner.
Now they're left
Matt
with a
Bonner.
much more manageable 3rd and 3. They'll run it. Here's
Oh, I got caught right away.
And able to rip off a big
That's really
chunk of
stupid.
yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big run there. 29 yards and a 1st. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He's going to air one out.
Pick.
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
I knew it was coming. You can't trick a trickster. Or so they say. Running back. I feel like it's going to be a shotgun formation, but we're going to be...
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Yeah, everyone was surprised.
Now they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game.
Delay of the game. This is where we get Pickens. 6 God. Check 6 God.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That should have been a catch, but
for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials
gotta
are
let them play.
If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Oh, he gets the bounce.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Why does he do that? I didn't even press that button for that.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen.
Ooh, I didn't see him over there.
To a back of 14. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Ooh. Oh, not right now. Red.
Now Trubisky.
Yep, that's going to be wide open, man.
And the hook up here to
Nope.
Allen Robinson. Trubisky
No hit sticks today.
Robinson for a big one. 48 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people
I like his body
run
type.
through tackles and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
On 1st down, Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Short one.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Go!
Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
What does old Pepper want to do?
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think we're good with this.
Looking to throw again. Trubisky.
Oh, come on, get rid of the ball.
Back around the 35-yard line.
Whatever.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really
You got to keep this 10-mile-an-hour wind.
Anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Nice kick.
And Parkey's kick is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting.
To return it to the 35.
All-state quarterbacks,
yeah, 3 points and field position.
Defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Now the Vikings now heading onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter. Yeah, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Imagine what I pay for the rollie.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
There we go. You see it? You see it? Hey, gotta go. Gotta go. Red up. Red up.
After the interception, here's Trubisky.
Oh, come on, Troops.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to
yeah, there was. It was right there.
Like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Stupid.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. Jeffrey with a catch left side. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
Yeah, it is. That is the down. That's first. I'm just going to run cover 4 all game.
Gotta go.
18.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone
hear what I want
get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
You see it?
No chance. That's what you got. No chance in hell you've got.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there.
Wow, he just plowed through that. That shouldn't have happened.
He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's okay.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky.
What are you doing, man?
Let's go.
Son of a bitch.
Let's go.
You know what? That's alright.
They go play action with Trubisky. This is intercepted. Xavier
That's okay. You get it the 1.
And a big turnover there as his guys.
I'll sacrifice 3 points for that.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Throwing the interception, Cousins. That is incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Here.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm screaming right now.
Out of his end zone, Cousins. And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins.
That's why I was okay with the pick.
For the safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2.
Missed that slant route right away.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon.
I thought he was going to throw it.
Up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Thought he was going to throw it.
Scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about
Offset.
6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
You like a 6?
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Blue. 18. Blue.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and
Dude, there's
Trubisky
just 3 guys
goes
just...
down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
Just ran
Giving
it
up
right
a
there.
big sack that loses
I
that
got
kind
greedy.
of yardage, not a great start.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Red's up. Red's up. Blue.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Well, that run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Red's up. Lock in. Red's up. Red's up. Blue. Red's up.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make
Going
up
for it,
there, but
4th and
what
1.
a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Red's up. Red's up. Lock in. Wide. Get wide.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And Jeffrey's got it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Red's up. Lock in. Red's up.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first
Shoulder
down.
strain. He'll be back to the
Doesn't
Super
matter
Bowl.
whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Ooh. Put down.
Move. 18. Red, tuck. Lock in.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Move. Hey, gotta go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Why stop?
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now second down.
Whatever.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
It's not like he can score.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Isaac gets
he was trying
swatted.
to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Whatever.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And now out comes Minnesota. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
They start the drive with Cook. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Interesting.
Here we go. Hey, Steamer. The hunt. Rhino.
Cousins now on second down. Going for the deep ball. Rudolph. Oh, this is taken in.
You gotta be kidding me.
And all the way to the opposite.
Kirk Cousins got destroyed right there.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
It's like his only
While the trainers take a
completion of the
look,
day.
we'll step aside.
That's pretty lucky. Whatever.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's first and 10 from the 45.
Now his quarterback has absolutely zero throw under pressure.
Now it's the backup Simeon. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Robinson.
Keep him in
Now before the
bounds.
second down play,
Bruce
we'll get
Sternum.
whistles
Yeah, he
and
got
a
messed
timeout.
up.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Drive corner, use my play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Gone! All right, here we go. Green, 39! Green, 39!
From the gun, here's Simeon.
Oh, I get screwed because of a bad throw.
18 seconds now to go.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
Pretty
You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off
lucky.
balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gun.
To the air again, Simeon. And he's going to be hit and taken down.
Nope.
Back right around the 48-yard line. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. And
oh
mistake
damn it, man.
Up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Right in. There we go. You see it? You see it?
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Almost.
So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go.
2 more quarters.
Down to Orlando. That's where
That's
we
a
find
half.
our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. To throw on second is Simeon. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Not today. Not today. Not today.
The
So
43-yard line, that's where they'll take over.
cause tomorrow we will sing so yesterday.
Red, up! Red, up! Up! Ready! Lock in! Red, up! Red, up!
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky.
Oh!
Go down.
I thought I got rid of it.
And that's
Son of a
the second
bitch.
sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
He is, isn't he?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
A bundle? Like a gentleman's bundle.
Red, up!
Play action. It's Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Bears on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever.
18. Lock in. 18. Move. Red, up. Yep.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's
Daddy.
Inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Bears
nice throw.
Trey Burton from 10 yards out, and the Bears will add on to their lead. Well, something about this team who just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets.
Book them. Book the plane tickets.
And
book the hotels.
Carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you
book
start
your
that
Airbnb.
next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Whatever
I think
you want.
you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to complete to Diggs, right side.
Diggs.
5 yards on the catch.
He's got a nice
brings
Diggs.
up 2nd down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Detroit! Set! 319! 319!
On 2nd down, here's Simeon. Throw left side, complete. It's Murray. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
Watch me lurk the shit out of this.
Simeon on 3rd down.
Oh, no! Good throw.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work
Kamara's
it across
supposed to be right there.
midfield. They convert on 3rd with
Good
a
throw.
gain of 22.
Can't believe they had enough time.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Simeon on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
He was.
Simeon incomplete on 1st. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Simeon throwing again.
Oh, I thought he was throwing to the running back.
Sideline incomplete.
I was getting lurked anyways.
Point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Oh, let's see what Lynch isn't coming back. One cover 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
We got Barney here.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Detroit. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
False forward, nice.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
On 1st down, it's Simeon. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Not making that throw. Shoulder tear, great. No Aaron Lynch for the Super Bowl. Maybe, we'll see.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now look at
On 2nd and 10, Simeon. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Their sack.
Mack in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot! Hot!
3rd and long. It's Simeon. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before
My bad, I didn't have time to bring the safety down.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Ooh, that's also... I shouldn't have been in cover 2.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Gun, gun! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
Now a 1st down throw, Simeon. And complete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, I got caught. How did that's so stupid.
Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there.
How do you like backflip backwards?
Run. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
They'll try to run with Murray. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now comes to 14. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
See, that's really
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless.
Nice and slow.
Without speech.
I'm without speech.
Now it's Trubisky looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But
red.
Football. Swings, slants,
let's see, running right here.
Things that they consider safe.
Son of a bitch, man. I think it's what I think it is. Nice. I was right.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The safeties were up a little too close.
Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. On first down, Trubisky. Now he's flushed out right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Hemmed him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Now Trubisky to throw. Throw left side complete. That's
if I had a second longer, that was a dot downfield.
37. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Throw him a loop. Right here. What am I gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
Deep for Gabriel. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
The headmaster.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by.
Autobahn.
And these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
So down location.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky.
Okay.
There he
That's
goes,
so
right
fake.
side, the 20. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
He was outside of him.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
There's no way he should have got to that. That's so fake.
Bailey got the extra point, and now things get a bit more
no
interesting
animation.
here in this fourth quarter.
Goes right by him.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick six.
Dot.
Looking left side, and he's
been waiting for him to run cover 3 all damn game.
And he is down deep into Minnesota territory.
Because imagine what I paid for the rolling.
For the Bears, 58 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Hey, 18.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Gotta go. Red, up. Gotta go. Hey, 18.
Throw something at him that he hasn't seen before. There's the hole. Hole's right there.
Oh! Push his way forward here for a good little gain. And timeout taken here defensively.
Tiny little gain.
2:07 remaining, so they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
You're right, this is a big play, isn't it?
Hey, gotta go.
Gotta throw something at him that he hasn't seen before.
Gotta go.
They run. This is Cohen.
Oh, bud.
Down here at about the 11. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Solid
this guy
to drive 13 yards, picking up the first. First down now, but that clock rolling.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Can't do anything.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
Now it's Simeon. throw here's incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. Gone.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Robinson with a big catch.
He gets that kind of animation on a possession catch, and I don't get anything.
First down now,
That's
but the
real.
clock continues to move.
Lucky 56. Gone.
Simeon now to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Gone. All right, now, lucky 56.
Now Simeon. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Simeon. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. A carry for the fullback. This is Mike Burton. And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
And this is why songs are written about teams. Okay, you go back, some teams wrote them earlier in the season about their goal of getting to the Super Bowl. This one, they're going to be able to break it out now because their goal was to get there. And
nice.
They achieved it.
Nice job, Bears.
How about that? That's pretty fantastic.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks
for the Super Bowl.